couple hours later. For those who don't know, I actually tried doing this a little bit earlier, and I totally was hoping I could pull it off, but apparently not. It wasn't me, but someone in the house was taking an online test, and so that immediately as soon as I started, it kicked me off, so I wasn't able to stream, and I was like, you know what, I'll wait a couple hours and wait for them to go to bed, and then I'll start streaming again. But anyway.
I've seen that before. I've seen mountains like this before. Ones with the snow on top of them. You have?
These are the Ahid Mountains. They should extend all the way to the northern border of Trekkur.
Then let's traverse the tops of them to get there.
How are we supposed to do that when they're blanketed in snow? It'll be near impossible to find the trail.
But with the war, crossing over from Rasulia will be even more difficult, right?
With you here, Victor, we should be able to find the trail without any issues.
No, we shouldn't. I've never had any occasion to go to Trekkur before.
Then I guess it's out of the question.
Wait a minute. I know what route to take.
How would you know that?
By using my own form of signaturgy?
Uh-huh.
Signaturgy? Preposterous! There can't be any signaturgy that allows one to discover unknown routes, because... He meant it as a figure of speech. I apologize for any misconceptions he caused by using that word.
Anne and I can find how to get there, trust me.
Just who are the two of you, anyway?
First, you have the same weapon as the enemy. And now you make this outrageous statement?
Come to think of it, they just appeared out of the blue.
And why did you try to give Relia to the enemy against our wishes?
If you're so knowledgeable about signets, Anne, how come no one at the Institute knows you?
And we could go on.
Everyone, please, take a step back. Emerson, I can't help but be skeptical of you as well. You guys are definitely harboring some secrets. You feel that you can't share them with us. There's no doubting that. However, you put your life on the line to fight for us. And you've saved Relia more than once. Furthermore, you broke some law in order to help us, even though Anne tried to stop you at first.
So you overheard us then?
I'm sure it was imperative you adhere to it. But you decided that protecting Relia was even more important. And I have a hunch you'll do it again if need be.
It's almost as if you can see right through us.
I've made my decision and I believe in you. Alright everyone, we're crossing the mountains into Trekkur.
Alright. So we're gonna try to go through these mountains to find Trekkur. Sorry if I keep hitting the mic, gosh. But, well, let's snow mermaids. Pretty much everything in this area is susceptible to any fire signaturgy you want to use, so there's really no reason you shouldn't use it. Well, that's if Miki would ever use it. I'm not using her at the moment. She does tend to focus more on healing, and I think the roles I gave her also told her to be more focusing on that as well, so that's why. But she does attack on some occasions. Ah, platinum. Not bad. But yeah. A little late today, so. Not my fault though. I don't blame anyone, but I get it.
This is as far as I can accompany you. From here, I must head back to Rasulia.
But we...
If Santarol were attacked, I would want to return as well. What would you do if it were Stahl?
I guess I see your point.
Thank you for coming with us as far as you did.
Thank you, Mr. Soldier.
I said some rather harsh things to you back there, but...
Don't sweat it. Water under the bridge.
I trust that you will keep everyone else safe.
Of course I will.
Bye-bye. Mr. Soldier.
Yeah, Victor leaves the party for a little while. We'll get him back though. Alright, got ourselves some silver. Need to head back up. But there is someone we can buy stuff from over here, oddly enough. In these cold mountains, there's someone that's going to say, hey, I want to buy some of your stuff. It's like, okay. Ah, there he is. Alright, got some fresh sages, why not? Some weapons. We need that. Equip that. Alright, we'll get the Cordon Scepter as well. Don't know, I forget when we get Victor again, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy him his weapon. Definitely get her weapon. Okay, so we got some upgrades to both Emerson and Anne. Compare. Don't know if that's worth it. I think I'll be fine. At least for now. I don't know how to equip some of these too, so I'm gonna just do that for the minute. Oh, thank you. Alright. You're fine. You're fine. Let's give you more HP. Because the 3% is going to do way more than that little small amount he was getting from that. Let's actually give her more MP so she can use some more of her arts. Because that would be better. Alright. Then I do believe we head up, yeah, head up this way, and then we'll hang a left. Alright. Oh, it just to kind of do a little bit of a thing to talk about while we're just sitting here. I can't open that. I was trying to edit some of the, well, the rest of, the second session so I can get that uploaded, and I only had, like, I didn't realize I only had, I think, like 8 minutes or so left of it. Otherwise, I would have just left it in with the previous couple episodes and just split it up. I was like, okay, I'll just go into the third session, and I had that downloaded, and I was getting ready to edit that, and I import it into Premiere. Oh, I need to deal with that. But when I imported it, it turned my MP4 file into an MP3 when it imported it. So apparently, for some bizarre reason, I can't. It only has the audio. I have no video. I don't even know. It was just completely dumb. And let's do those.
Much further to go.
It was probably one of the dumbest things I've had to deal with, because I don't even know what was going on with it. And I tried talking to at least Adobe to see what they thought, and of course they didn't know what to do. It's like, well, it seems like I'm the person that gets all the really bizarre... You only have 2 spells, I think. Now you got 3. Ice Needles, Windblade, and Reconstruct, but I'll give you Shining Needles. Anyway, sorry. But I apparently just seem to have this really ridiculous knack of running into that having computer problems one way or another. But anyway, let's deal with these guys again.
So, it's about time you showed up.
I'd be much more excited if it had been a lady waiting for us.
I don't think I need to tell you why I'm here, you damned worms.
We're not giving you Relia.
Do I have to explain to you idiots again that it's pointless to resist?
The half-wit with the potty mouth is making another empty threat. I'm so scared.
You waste of Federation space! You'll pay for that remark! Forstny, wipe these filthy chimps out! Hey, what's going on up there, Forstny? Forstny!
Forstny here. 3 Federation ships have entered this sector. They have their shields enabled and are preparing to engage. We cannot offer any support at the moment.
Wait, what was that?
I have bad news, sir. We've detected transport signals emanating from the enemy starships.
Impossible!
How the tables have turned.
You damned cheaters!
Who violated protocol first? Oh, that's right, you.
You unbearable little... Relia belongs to us! Give her up!
Hold on to Relia.
And so we fight Pavine. I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. But anyway, we do have some reinforcements. I accidentally pressed the triangle. But the soldiers are a little bit of a joke. This guy is someone you wanna... He's the pain. As you can see, my attacks barely do any damage, and I'm doing 500 to 1,000 damage. And his thing's barely even budging, so... Yeah, oh, well, Miki and Rayleigh are down. How about that? Let's see. Let's get back Miki so she can keep healing people. Ooh, gosh, that's not good. Oh, come on. Let's get Relia back up. Wow, what is with this? Like, I'm trying to sit and defeat the boss, and you guys can't defeat the cronies. What in the world, people? Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of him. There we go. How in the world? I'm serious. What in the world is going on? Oh, because he can do about that much damage per hit. I can understand that. Well, that's not cool. I think the most annoying thing about this guy is he has so much health. Otherwise, he's not too bad. I say that, and he's knocked out Miki a few times, as well as Fiore, but he's not completely terrible of a boss. Ow. There have been worse bosses in games than this guy. He's just merely annoying. He's by far not the hardest boss. Ow.
Think you're so strong. Try to withstand this.
I guess I could actually show off the other rush part.
How is this even possible? Unfreaking believable!
Run, Relia! Miki, look out!
Die, you pest! Whoa! She has other powers too? That's freaking marvelous!
But yes, now Miki is out of commission, so we actually need to keep our health up without her help. So. I know I have. I honestly thought I had a heal to the whole party. Well, I guess Aqua Berries is the best thing for it, but... Really? I could have sworn that said the whole party when I read it. Oh, okay, so he actually casts. I don't know why I forgot about that, but apparently I did. And it's really weird that there's no music during this period, but yeah, they're just wanting you to know, hey, this is pretty serious. Alright, come on. I was gonna heal, but I got revived. What? How did I get hit? And let's bring back. I'm gonna do blueberry potion on myself because I somehow somehow dodged that. Don't ask me how that happened. I was like on the pixel perfect of dodging that. Wait, so she's casting, okay, but why in the world can I not target her? Or okay, so why was she caught? Oh my, I don't even know. I just don't even know anymore. You learn pretty quickly how nice it is to have a healer in a fight. Okay, I just saved Fiore right there. Oh, come on. Ow. Why? Seriously. Please don't tell me I'm getting a game over on this nonsense. Okay, it goes right through that. Fine. I thought maybe. But the answer to that was no. Really? I call nonsense. Okay, I can do a heal all. I just need to get people up. He's almost gone. I just... And of course, I take him out. Gosh, that was like the worst thing ever. But we got a ton of experience and money from that.
Miki!
It's not just external. There's damage to her viscera too, I think.
Wait a second. That had breached the U.
Boss, Miki's hurt. Avine's attack has her in critical condition. She's got tachycardia. There's more. Hypotension has set in as well. And of all of us here, she's the only one who can heal the harmed. There's no such equipment or cadre that'd allow her to come back.
You can't aid her at all? That's just... You're saying we wait until she dies?
What are you thinking?
I suggest that we all transport. In order to rescue Miki, the goal's equipment is integral.
Surely you understand. The con...
3. Article 1 to start, I would assume.
Emerson to the Charles D. Gold. Do you read?
Yes, sir. What's the issue?
I need you to send the 9 of us to your location now.
At 9, sir. That many?
Wait a second. That had breached the...
Unique situation. Do it.
Aye, aye, sir. Starting transport now.
Take her by stretcher to sickbay.
Miki.
To sickbay.
And this may not look like it, but this is a treasure chest. So be sure to get it. And as it just told you, it's for restorative signets. I would highly suggest you go and give Fiore healing, because we're gonna need it. As far as the others, man, Red Rain? That's actually a really good one. Alright, I'll give him Red Rain. And we'll replace the circle along for that, because that's where he actually uses his weapon.
Please come right away. Deck 12, sickbay. I'll take it from here. We're counting on you.
Will Miki be all right?
She's undergoing treatment now.
How's Miki?
Her vital signs have stabilized, so she'll be fine. She'll be back to her old self in a few days.
Thanks so much.
And to the bridge. Miki's condition has now stabilized.
That is great news. Now you can invite everyone else up here.
Understood, Emerson.
You can call me Captain now. But Emerson's not half bad.
How can I make such a mistake? I'm terribly sorry.
I'll be up here.
I'll take you there.
But yes, now Anne and Emerson's secret has been revealed. They are not They are not from the planet at all. Well, the whole thing hadn't been explained, but that's pretty much obvious.
So where should we start? We'll answer anything we are allowed to.
I'll go first. What is this place?
It's rather difficult to explain, but we often refer to it as a ship.
A ship? Who knew there were such advanced civilizations outside the Vestilian continent? You're not from Hadamar then, are you?
No, we're not. How do I put this? We come from a place that none of you've ever heard of.
I see. Discoveries truly do await us around every corner. Maybe he was right when he told me that fieldwork is of the utmost import. This is moving as we speak?
Indeed.
Your civilization is so much more advanced than ours in Santarol. I'm kind of shocked, but I have to say it's also an honor to be the only one at the Institute to experience this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our humble Charles D. Gold.
It can't be. Is this a map?
Smart, stylish, and intuitive. You are a triple threat. This was our location before we were transported here. And this is the Treykur region. We think this is where Little Miss Starlight came from.
Where I came from?
Of all the areas within the continent's arid region from which the snowy Aheeds are visible, I'd say it's most probable that she's from this one.
There's no electromagnetic response from anywhere in it, though.
The facility could very well be cloaked.
I suppose. If that's true, then we've no choice but to investigate it ourselves.
And Miki?
You can trust that our medical technology will safely revive her.
All right, I will.
Delacroix, prepare to transfer.
Aye, aye.
Anne, take us to the transport room.
Yes, sir.
And we're off.
Yes, we're having to go through this without Miki. So that's why I highly
Transporter on deck 2.
suggested we
You've
give
gotten better at making the right decision, I see.
You call violating the UP3 the right decision?
Sometimes the rules are worth breaking.
I still don't fully comprehend why. But somehow, I knew that was the only choice I could make.
Your understanding of it needn't be complete. As long as you know what it means to hold people's lives in your hands.
That's why you wanted to teach
Please follow me.
Fiore healing, because otherwise you'd be kinda in a bad position like we were earlier. Can I actually... Yeah, I can actually buy stuff from these people, which is actually really nice. Which makes it feel like what I bought earlier is kind of pointless, but... But it did boost my attack for that fight, so I guess in a way it was meant to... Okay, yeah, I can agree with that. And resistance suit. Ah, shoot. Don't have enough money. Do I have any... There's a reason why I'm holding on to all of it. It may not be that good of a reason, but... I'm going to buy as much as possible. Because I had to use almost all of my fresh sages in that fight. So, I'm going to do that.
Hey, this is the room we started out in. Everyone, please step onto this platform.
Begin transport.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
We're in...
Is this the place we saw on that map of yours earlier?
Certainly looks like Treykur to me.
The coordinates match, so this is indeed the same place as on the map.
But the real issue here is whether or not it has any relation to Relia.
Let's hope it does for our sake as well as hers. I don't want to inspect every grain of sand in this desert only to come up empty-handed.
Yes.
So, what are we looking for?
It's difficult to explain, but please inform us if anything about this vicinity seems off to you.
Well, I guess we'll do what we can.
I'll help, too.
Of course you will. Now, we can roam around. Oh, well, hold on. Using the communicator allows you to return to Charles de Gaulle from here. You can instantly travel up to numerous locations via transporter on deck 2 in order to view private actions or complete unfinished quests. There are certain times, however, you can opt to use the communicator, such as battle cutscenes or when the signals are being jammed. But yes, as long as Anderson's in our party, we have a way to get back to the Charles de Gaulle, which is always nice. And we got some good stuff there. And these guys aren't too bad. Well, they're pretty easy, especially since I bought everyone upgraded weapons. I didn't have upgraded armor yet for everyone. I had bought some for Fidel, and Emerson, but that's as far as it went, unfortunately. But as you can see, this is our area here, and we have to just search through it, really. There is a couple of places where we can actually search and find stuff, but I'm going to try to kind of stay away from it, because there is something we can do, kind of. So, I'm gonna try to do it as soon as I can, because it's one of the few quests you can actually just end up missing entirely. Not because of you not being able to get the quest, but...
Explain seems off. For example, if you can touch something where it looks like there's nothing. So, think of it like an invisible wall? Exactly. I'm not sure I know what I'm looking for, but I'll do my best.
Well, we've kind of encountered something like that before. Oh, we got ourselves a fire gem from that. But there is something we can get from an enemy that's in the desert, but it will actually become unavailable after a certain period of time because of story, which kind of stinks, honestly. But that's what happens. How about we just play as Fiore? We haven't played as someone different. Well, we kind of did when we played as Miki at the very beginning, but ever since then we haven't really done that. Oh.
The more skillful I get, the more charming I become.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Emerson. Okay. Ow. Ow. That hurt. Oh my gosh. That was the worst. Uh-huh. I'm not letting you cast another Earth Glaive.
That's how you win battle.
Wait. Oh, harpies. Alright. Yeah, it's probably gonna trigger on me. Oh, maybe not. But yeah, it's right there, so just to keep that in mind. I'm not avoiding it, I'm just trying to get everything I can at the moment. And let's level up her healing, since that's the only thing we can do with it. Usually I kind of want it, I'll kind of encourage to stay away from doing that, but since Miki already knows healing, it doesn't do me anything, and her healing's better, so doing your best to upgrade Fiore's is probably a good thing. Alright, we got ourselves Crescent Locust. It's a close quarters attack, so it's a pretty quick one, so that's why I put it on the X one. For quick attacks I usually tend to put it on the X, but...
Could you elaborate on seems off?
Like if something were to impede your physical progress, even though nothing appears to be in your way.
Yeah, I still don't get it.
I don't know why he doesn't, but that kind of tells you.
That's where we're headed.
Yeah, okay. It's making me go there. Alright, fine. I guess it's open later, so... Okay, so... Just get what's in this area, and let's head over here.
Could this be what... Hey, Anne!
There's no doubting that this is it.
Yes.
You're the best, Fidel.
It shouldn't take long to neutralize its cloaking effect.
She's kinda in the wall. And you'll see when it's uncloaked, but hey. Oh no, she didn't. Okay.
It looks like the facility itself is buried underground. And this is the entrance to the place.
I'll unlock it.
Relia!
After Little Miss Starlight.
And after her we go.
Relia, you can't do that. You're gonna make us worry if you go off on your own.
I was here. I used to live here.
Jackpot.
Okay. One of the rooms in this facility should be hers.
I can't help but think this resembles the Institute.
Could it be?
Could it be what?
No. It's nothing worth mentioning.
Alright. Get this, and we'll have 2 microcircuits. This, I don't... Excuse me for a minute, I am going to do this right quick. Okay. So, you do want to get as much as you can from this place. I don't believe you can come back here, so be sure you get it. Also, the this giant polygon thing, it's basically like the bombs from Final Fantasy. That's basically what they are, to put in the lightest terms. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Usually if it's not visible in the map, you can't go past certain points. We do want to come in here. There we go.
That's how you win battle.
Enemy elimination successful.
You can count on me.
Alright, EM bombs and diffusion device. I keep I've been playing a different game before I was playing this, so just the whole, like, just press it, like, to do the to do the whole opening menu, you actually had to press the little middle button for it. Shrewd Overseer. Yeah, let's go with that. Unlocked Marshall. Let's upgrade Hothead. Let's do... For her, I want to give her the Shrewd Overseer. And instead of Invoker, I want to give her the... Healer for right now, because she's the primary healer until Miki gets better, so we definitely want to have some good healing. Not saying she can't do good healing, but
You crossed the wrong filter.
No one will stay here. Emerson, I'll try to help. Feel it.
Don't get away from me!
Boom. Ah, come on. You gotta be joking. Alright, we got rid of that guy. So let's bring up Fidel. Oh my gosh. They ganged up on her to the point where I couldn't really do much. Oh my gosh.
That was maybe it.
I don't have anything that revives incap, do I? No, I do not. At least not for food. You can get food that revives incap, which is actually really nice. Okay, strength potion.
D-O-N-E. Done.
Let's do that.
D-O-N-E. Done.
Don't think Ruby Wand is really gonna do much, unfortunately. Plus 10 HP for 10 battles, recover 10 HP. See, recover 20 HP to all. They only recovered it to me, which is kind of a bummer that that happened.
80 out of 100.
I'm okay.
Alright, let's open this, and we get Restored to Signets Volume 1 again. I mean, if they aren't trying to tell you something, it's like, hey, level up her healing. So, now she has a level 2 healing. That way, she can heal more, which is really nice. The fact that they give you 3 in a row, it's like, hey, you might want to get her caught up on the whole healing thing.
No one will stay here. Emerson, I'll try to help. It's okay. We'll stay here. Fidel,
Alright. I think I may have gotten it.
Just as I expected.
Am I stronger?
Yes, you are.
Refuse to stop here.
Okay. Also, it may seem weird that I'm going through every room, even though you can clearly see where the treasure is. Well,
Stand back and let the
I want to get the experience.
Richie first. No shelter from the rain of blade.
But as you can see, that was his special, Energy Blast, which summons a bunch of... Really? You casted Aurora Rings on me? Oh, that was just rude. There we go.
That's all you got?
We're done here.
That was maybe an 80 out of 100.
Ah, Swordsman's Manual. Alright, let's see what he's got. Shotgun blast. Alright. Let's learn that. Yeah. That was something I needed to give to Victor. My bad. Shotgun blast. We'll put that there and put double slash on the long, so he'll actually just be running up when he does that. So unfortunately I won't be able to combo the air slash into ridiculous abilities, but I still want the ability to level up the skills regardless. Alright, we're gonna keep heading down to this treasure chest. Let's see what's inside here. We get healing device. That's a item that heals HP to all people. That I believe that's actually what it does. So I'm not just completely saying that, because that's what it's done in other games. That's why I'm saying this in this game. Yes, 50 HP to all, which is really nice. Eventually we'll be able to make those, but right now we cannot. Alright, let's fight some in here.
Don't think I'll go down. No shelter from the rain of blade.
You're kidding, right? Oh my gosh. That is just insane. I think I'm gonna actually have to leave, because that was just terrible. Oh, no. Oh, thank you. Let me see if I can't grab this real quick. Okay. Let's grab this real quick. And I'm heading out. 'Cause that explosion just KO'd everyone but me. And that would have been a game over if I was in that radius. So I'm glad I wasn't. Ugh. And that happened right before. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to. I think I'm gonna go up and start using some short attacks again. Glad I didn't. I know. Let me go ahead and revive people in case I run into a fight. There we go. Now everyone's got a ton of health back. Well, got all their health back. Because how oh, he's back. I got 8,000, so I should be able to get all my revives back, so let's do that, because if that happens in there with that enemy, who knows what's going to happen with other ones. But to go ahead and show you, all you gotta do is go to important items and just use the communicator and you're back. Let's just do that to top off. Alright, there we go. Got all that back. Also, this is where we get some of these things that we will need for eventual crafting. We can't do that kind of crafting right now. Do I want to bother right now? I'll get some of that, because that's used in cooking. We can sell that. Oh, I didn't mean to sell that one with the HP on it. Keep that. I don't need the 10 intelligence. I don't think I need the 5 men either. I'll keep that, because that increases ice-based spells, which is really good for her. And plus 5 defense, I don't think I need that either. So... and I still don't have enough for her. Come on. This is insane. Oh, plus 3% intelligence. That's not too bad. Alright. Oh, yeah. There we go, much better with that. And we've got full revive items and everything. So nice. And as you can see, we can go back, but we can't get to Tracur without going through this. So, let's actually go... You can't actually teleport inside of a town, that's the thing. So... let's do... west, this area. So, if beforehand you didn't get all the items for some reason that were down in the special place, you can definitely go do that. So there is another little small window of opportunity. I just went through the facility right away when I first played through it, so I didn't even use the communicator. And then after I was like, you know what, I probably should have. So. I know it's like, oh my gosh, story, where's it going? Well, we'll get to it. Don't worry. Alright. Oh, no. 10 planks of wood. Alright.
Still room for improvement.
Oh, I know who sells the planks of wood. Alright. Well, let's do the private event.
Okay then. Let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Okay.
You are an acquaintance of Fiore.
Yes, and I hear you're the most brilliant person to ever work at the Institute, Cassius.
That is because being a child affords me a different frame of reference. I am not encumbered with the same prejudices of perception that afflict adults, and thus, I am more apt to make new discoveries.
Oh, so that's why.
Fidel, stop wandering
I've got to go.
Well, probably because it's your home.
This planet sure has a lot of beautiful women.
Do you always have to view things through such a warped lens?
Aren't you the one who says it's important to see things from different perspectives?
Don't twist my words like that.
It may take a while, but I know you'll come around someday, Anne. Hey, take a look at that pretty lady over there.
That's not seeing things from different perspectives. That's looking around like a kid in a candy store.
Well, that's one way to put it. A very apt way to put it. Alright. Let us set off indeed. And try to get some of this taken care of. Really? Is that my stomach? Good grief, why is it growling? It's like past midnight, for crying out loud. Not saying your stomach can't growl past midnight, but still. I don't know. Well, the way's open, but I don't think I want to go in there without Miki. That would actually be kinda dumb. So I think I will avoid that. Even though I would get some sweet, sweet loot in there. Because if you can actually complete it, you actually get some pretty good stuff. The enemies might actually be in the other direction. I might actually have to look at it.
Can't get any better than that. Not bad for a guy with a few years on him.
Let me look at quests again. Go to Welch. Central Rasulia. Santoral. Demon's Tales. Hunks of Silver. Fran the Decay. West of the eastern Idahel Mountains. I believe that's where we are, so. Alright. We are. Take that. Well, that must hurt.
Ooh. I'm okay.
Why do you keep giving yourself a B, dude? I don't know. Maybe he just thinks he's above average. And that's about it. Well, that's close to actually being average, so maybe he doesn't think that highly of his performance. I don't know. Don't remember where this flan is, though. How about you stop singing, you harpia?
Enemy elimination successful.
I'll do my best.
No shelter from the rain of blades. No shelter from the rain of blades.
Oh, come on. Come on, Norton. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. Oh, we got a new role. So one of them got a level up. I thought it was in this area. Frame the decay, constant decay, location west of the eastern Needlehead Mountains, and this is west of the east. Yeah, it's here. I just have to find it. I don't even know. I don't know if it's that. It's sharpshooter, actually. Okay. Avians, plants, insects. How about I just do sharpshooter? That way he gets more of a critical hit. Ow.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
More challenges lie ahead.
Alright. There we go. Let's go through this. Maybe he's down here. If not, I'll find him on the return trip. Don't think that's naturally there. Ow. Well, I keep getting new roles. So. Pulverizer. Yes. Let's do pulverizer.
Have a lot more to learn.
I actually like putting pulverizer on, and it's pretty nice. So. And in your face.
Hardly worth the effort.
I think they all agree that it wasn't really worth it. Yeah, where is the monster? It's supposed to be on this path. Huh. Unless it's the boss I'm thinking of. It's bad. Gosh. That's gonna be... Alright.
What is it, Relia?
Oh, I'm just watching you.
It's good to make observations. Discover anything while watching me?
You're dressed funny.
Can't say that didn't hurt.
Well, she's observing, so... Let's go ahead and talk to Welch while we're here. I'm kind of in her face. Alright, how are you gonna break down?
Assistant number 3, time to make the accessory you designed. What? It is so cute! And the design couldn't be more perfect. Excellent work, number 3. Elegant, but not overstated. Another masterpiece worthy of the Welch label is born. Thanks. What's the problem? Don't look at me like that. You're my assistant. Therefore, whatever is yours is mine, too. You know the deal. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have blown up like that. I'll leave the Welch label off of it.
We can now do crafting and ornamentation. And equipping augmentations. This type of creation combines items with pieces of equipment, thereby increasing the equipment's attributes or adding factors to it. By leaving up to certain specialties, you can either increase the number of times a piece of equipment is augmented. To perform augmentation, enter the equipment augmentation menu under the creation, all that kind of stuff. And begin the augmentation. Choose the piece of equipment and item to modify it, and then begin the augmentation. Although certain items may not change or add any attributes, you can always view the effects that it will have upon the equipment before augmenting it, which is always good to know. And there are such things as augmentation warnings. If not, all factors associated with augmentation can be added due to them exceeding the factor limit on a base piece of equipment, which is 4, as you can clearly see. Most effective factors will be prioritized. You may also use specific items to delete factors that are no longer in need, but doing so will count as an augmentation for each one. So you want to be careful about that. As you can see, it's like, oh, max HP plus 50 plus 200 plus 200, and 5% chance to nullify fire damage. I like the 5% chance to nullify damage, but why put the 50? or the other ones. I honestly think the percentage ones are better because eventually the 3% will be way more than the 200. So that's just me. Certain factors occasionally change depending on the piece of equipment they're trying to augment. As you can see, the anti-poison amulet is instead of that you're using to nullify the chance of poison, adding blueberries to it will increase the HP by 50. Don't know why you would want to use blueberries though. They're your healing item. But, as you can tell, we now have crafting and augmentation. Let's increase it one more time and then increase ornamentation. Let's see what we can create. Well, we can create this, which is curry rice. 20 HP recover and 20% plus for your HP for 5 battles, which is nice. The golden omelet, plus 10% attack for 3 battles and recover 5% HP. Nice. Alright, here's crafting ornaments, or just creating fabrics. Flare coat. I doubt that really did much. Okay, let's go out and see exactly how it will work in terms of equipment. I doubt the flare coat will really do much. It's probably just something not much in terms of worth. Increases fire by a bit, but that. See, stuff like with armor, you kind of want to keep some of it because even the resistances and all that can be transferred, but also the weaknesses will be as well.
Number 1. I'm currently engaged in a fascinating experiment. Bunnies will eat anything, right? I'm wondering if I can use this voracious appetite of theirs for something creative. No response. All it does is chow down and blob around. I guess nothing will happen without that one thing. What's this now? Something catch your eye, my bunny? Does assistant number 1 look that delicious to you? Well, I'll admit he does have a cute face.
Oh my.
No need to worry. Just leave the bunny to me. I'll get it out of your hair. You have your own job to do, number 1, right?
You have undertaken the following quest. Happy fun bunny time. Uh-huh. The quest is we have to deliver 5 bunnylicious pies to Welch. Maybe you're wondering, well, where do you get a bunnylicious pie? Well, it's easy, I'll tell you. We have to make it. I do not remember which one it is, but we may actually have to upgrade our cooking to be able to make it, so I'll be upgrading that and then making things as we go. That's another reason why you want to be upgrading your abilities as you go, because that will that way you'll know what creates what. What is it? Okay. Oh yeah. I gotta get a stall for Ruddle. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer because I started.
Let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Because since I started later, I don't want to be going to bed at like 4 in the morning or anything. So, I'll be going to bed. I'll quit the stream on a normal time. It'll just be a shorter stream this time.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Kitty?
That hasn't gone anywhere yet, but hey.
You're too young to be drinking, kiddo.
Do you like to drink?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Even though it makes you make funny faces?
Yeah, adults love bitter things.
That's weird.
Compared to the bitterness of life, alcohol almost tastes sweet.
Yes, I forgot I did that. You actually get, I don't know if, I think it's an achievement, or a trophy. If you actually, that, or, let me look. Yeah, these are just battles, my bad. You actually get an achievement by using an emote while you're in a cutscene. Like something like that. And it's just any cutscene. And you could just sit there and just use the emotes. And just go, okay. No reason to actually do it, it's just because you can. Which is actually kind of cool. Alright, let's deal with this whole Ruddle thing, because you actually have to find the guy several times. So, we'll go ahead and do that. And after that we will head up to, what's its name? And the castle town. I forget its name for some reason. It escapes me. But we'll head up there. That will probably be the end. I don't know how long this is going to take me to get there. Cool thing about the spike is that it goes through enemies. I will say that about Sound Spike, it just goes straight through enemies, which is really nice. Let's actually head towards the upper side. Let me actually look at my people's levels. I have not done that in a bit. 35 is around the hole they're at. Alright.
You don't even need me.
That was it.
These enemies got upgraded. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is the... That was one of the, yeah, you can hear it in the music. That was actually one of the unique enemies. And as you could also tell by the name. I noticed it after I said something about it. But... Alright, fine, be like that.
Can't get any better than that.
Made it.
Alright. There we go.
Too easy.
There we go.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
And the thing is you can actually have the rush gauge on one of your another character while you're controlling someone else. Oh, almost escaped that fight. It kind of wasn't, but I'm still gonna do it regardless.
Nope, that's not it.
What song is that?
It's a song that used to be popular long ago. Don't you know it? No, that's not it. Oh, I wish I could remember how it went.
Who knows what he was trying to sing? Or hum, to be more accurate.
So what made you interested in signets?
Tell me what your interests are.
Huh? I guess good alcohol and beautiful women.
And why do you like them?
There's no logical reason. I'm just drawn to them.
Exactly. Now do you get it?
Gotcha. That makes sense. These are just small fries.
Yep. It's interesting to get to learn these different little tidbits about your characters, not just in cutscenes, but while you're just running around. It's really cool, in my opinion.
This won't even be a fight.
Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, some tortoiseshell. I believe that is for a quest, the tortoiseshell, so make sure you hang on to as much of them as possible, because I don't remember how many you would actually need. And eventually that monster will become replaced as well, so that is something you want to keep in mind. I think I'm going to have to go through the Ka footpath to get, because it would be kind of a pain to head back through this place to get to Midiok. Oh, well, that's a battle trophy I haven't got. There we go. And you see, you can just easily get a battle trophy without even really thinking about it. So, honestly, I would just say don't worry about trying to, like, the only one-ins I would really, like, stress, okay, this is how hard it how, you might want to be a little bit more diligent about pulling it off, is when you have to use a specific skill to achieve a specific goal. Like I said earlier, one of the battle trophies is get a hit on 5 enemies with Death Palm. As you can see, most fights we get into, it's just 4, so it's a little bit difficult doing that, but not completely impossible. But we would actually have to be in a very overcrowded fight to pull it off. Alright, well. These gels are... I guess they're part of the quest, because I don't remember that, or they're just normal enemies now. So, I know they weren't here earlier, and they're much tougher. Tougher? What in the world, dude? Much tougher than the previous enemies that were here. Like these little crabs. They're a joke, really. As you can see by their decreasing HP. It's like that wasn't even worth using a skill. It was so pathetic. I might switch it up next time. This stream is going to be about Emerson and his fighting. There are, I think when I don't have to focus on healing, Fiore's a really good person to use, because she's just a really strong spellcaster. I don't think I even need to say anything about that, but okay. Hey, thank you for that. Oh yeah, I forgot to get the wood. I had to go back to Midiuk for that.
Sorry.
Gosh. Alright, let's go into the infirmary to talk to Ruddle. You actually do want to do these quests because Ruddle's actually... the quest with Ruddle's actually pretty much something you want to do. Yes, we are. And yep, you come here to learn that he's in Central Rosalia, but you actually do have to come here before you can find him in Central Rosalia. You can't just find him in Central Rosalia. So yeah, that's a big pain. I mean, that's one of the problems I have with this game. I don't have many, but this is one of them. That with the quests, like questing, like I don't mind like it just showing dialogue boxes for like people you walk by. I'm totally fine with that. But when it comes to a quest, I would really rather like it if they actually had voice acting. But that's just my personal opinion. Yeah, we should be able to get to Central Rosalia. By the way, that's the name of it. It's like, I don't know why I can't ever remember it. Hello. Two-Fanged Gargon. AKA Saber-Tooth I knew they were called saber-tooth somethings in another game. I can't remember the full name of it.
The more skillful I get, the more charming I become. These are just small fries.
And not too bad.
What can I say?
Oh, who knows? Okay. Only those two, that's fine. Alright, there we go.
Can't get any better than that.
AJ PJ, as they say.
More challenges lie ahead.
Emerson, I'll try to help.
Getting a lot of green fruit, which is nice because that's used in the making of mixed syrup, which is a really good healing item. Oh.
Hardly.
Let's keep going. Because knowing me, I used it on me because knowing me, I'll be using more skills like crazy.
More challenges lie ahead.
Can I? Okay, I can actually go in. I was checking something out for something else when I first opened that map. Because as you recall, there was a little void thing over that way. But I didn't see that it was open. So.
It's okay. You're safe.
Hardly worth it.
Emerson,
Let me look. I got 3 hits with Death Palm. Well, maybe it's just hit 5 enemies at once. Huh. Hit 3 enemies with Death Palm. Victor hit 3 with Sound Spike. Hammer of Might. Oh, so it's Anne that no. It's what's her name? Fiore. I don't have something for her. Okay. Oh yeah, this was like one of the first battle trophies I got. It's like defeat an enemy with by Miki delivering either a strong or weak attack or by counterattacking. So long ago. Defeat with an item, defeat with battle skill. That one's easy to get. Kill it with earth. Defeat an enemy that's vulnerable to earth. Fidel needs to do that one. I don't know what it is. Victor, Fiore, Emerson, and... So, yeah, this is Fiore. Flawless victory. Win a battle without taking any damage in the party. 30 seconds. 3-second victory. Oh, yeah. It took me 2 seconds to win that victory. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, I got all 3 of those. All 4 of those at once, basically. Got a 10 hit. And all of these are... Oh, yeah. So these are unrestricted, but this is all for Emerson. Yay. Wow. Missing a ton there. 5 consecutive. Finish off the last enemy as Anne 5 times in a row. Counter resets if an ally finishes a blow. 100,000 damage. Oh, exceed a total of 100,000 hits. Yeah. That's a lot of hits. Total damage. That is just insane. I don't even know. Take a total of that much damage. What? I definitely took a ton. Defeat so many foes. So that's gotta be something completely different. Especially, it's like defeat 100, defeat 1,000, and unless this is 10,000. Maybe not. Dunno. 100 counterattacks, that's probably like 500 or 1,000 counters. And... just use items, use signaturgy, use special arts. I've got a good bit of them. I've got 63 of them, so...
Challenges lie ahead.
Alright. Good grief, my throat.
Hardly worth the effort. This easy.
All right. We're good. I wonder, does it have the same crummy weapons, or... Yeah. The same, the guy up there had something, okay. Fine. Alright, let's get all thing for that, and for this. Alright, zoology. Let's do the private action real quick.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Alright, they've got one.
Captain Ken... Emerson, please keep it down.
Lighten up a bit. Ooh, check out that street vendor. Those are some cool wares he's selling.
You're going to make me mad.
You getting mad at me would be a benison. Look, another beautiful woman. I guess coming to this planet, this town, was totally worthwhile after all.
Ugh, I can't take any more of this.
Relia?
Everyone's together, huh?
Oh. She's just sad. I mean, can you really blame her? Okay, so... I thought it showed it on the map, but it might not. No. I will say one thing about this game, it doesn't do just random load-in for character models. Like, all the character models are there, so it's not like they're just gonna pop in. I think he's actually in the inn. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm going to hurt him. Yo.
Whoops.
Yo, kid. Yeah. Fine. I was gonna end it here, but I'm gonna end it with finding that prick.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
I know it sounds weird just breaking up like this a whole bunch with doing all these little private actions, but they help connect Fidel with his other party members.
My budget's set, but what to spend it on? Something cute or something practical? Something cute or something practical? Something cute or something cute? I guess that settles it. Something cute for sure.
I remember you could actually give her advice at some point when she says something like that. It's like, hey, why don't you just do that? And she's like, oh, okay, sounds really cool.
I learned something. I was told that when you're together with someone and it's fun, that's called being friends. Fidel, are you my friend?
Of course.
Of course we're friends.
Mickey and Fiore, and Mr. Soldier, and Emerson and Anne, and you are all my friends. I'm so happy we can be together.
When you do that, it's like you end up building that relationship, and it possibly unlocks the scene later on. I think I screwed up that beginning one with Fiore, but I think I can make up for it, because pretty much every time you go into town there is a chance to do private action. And it may not be with the character you want to build that relationship with to get that cutscene with, but I will be honest, it's much easier to get the really good cutscene in this game than any of the other Star Ocean games, because other Star Ocean games have done the same, and it's insane. It is legitimately insanely hard to get those cutscenes. So, like, to give you an idea, I have gone through an entire game using the person ever since they become a permanent member of the party, and I don't get the cutscene. Like, I could just do everything to make them happy and be like best friends with them, and I still don't get the cutscene at the end. That's how hard it is to get the cutscenes for these characters. But in this game it's much easier, especially with the private actions. They kinda tried to do something about that in the game before this one, The Last Hope, but it was just... It was... You could only really focus on like one person, maybe two, on building that relationship with. So it's like, oh, you only get one of their cutscenes, so you have to play the game like, I think it's like 6 or 7 times to get all the cutscenes. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so bad.
Have you tried Rasulia's fruit wine?
It's tasty, isn't it?
You sound like a man who can really hold his liquor.
Oh, I definitely can. So how'd you like to go for a drink with me, pretty lady?
As long as you're paying, and you know that your wallet will be much lighter afterwards.
Just don't empty it.
Well, at least they're willing to go out on a drink together. They're willing to be friendly. There he is. I want to get him. Or... Oh, huh. No, I'm pretty sure. What? That's just... Am I seriously gonna have to go? I don't really remember.
Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
That's a little bit frustrating, to say the least. Alright.
No, that's not my cat.
So she is trying to find her cat. At least we came to that conclusion.
I can't believe there are 2 people in this world who are even stronger drinkers than I am.
You did all right yourself, you know.
I'm glad I got to see what a weird drunk you are, though.
I'm weird?
You started out as the same old perv, but the drunker you got, the more serious you got. I've never seen anyone like that. Now I know I can drink with you in peace.
Ah, so that's why you said earlier that we could go for drinks together, but not dinner.
And this is also another reason why you want to do the private actions. You can actually unlock roles. As bizarre as that is. I don't think I've ever gotten that. So I don't know what this role is. Spendthrift. Use attack skills more often. Go all out attacking with skills. Huh. Well, since it's only takes 1 to master it, then alright. We'll master Hothead as well, so we've got mastery on all of these. Let's I think a Raven Slayer, you need one for that. Anyway. So I forget where the heck he is. While I'm at it, is it you? No, but I could use some groceries. Oh, it's wooden sticks, not wood planks. Shoot. Give me a sec. Which one is this named? Is it really back there? Oh my gosh. Let's heal. This is seriously making me do this. Oh my gosh. You know what? Making this easier. Let me check. Because I don't... It's just so dumb. The fact... Because you could sit there and go like, oh, well, quest here says this. And it's like, oh my gosh. Oh boy. I'm hoping I can find him before the day is over. Because it's always a pain to deal with it. And yes, I know. Talking about that. Not about whatever Ruddle got himself into. Let me do this real quick. There we go. Now I feel better. Resilient Plains. Because that will put us right outside of Central Resilia, which is nice. Like, I really don't know why they have to make this one of the most ridiculous quests ever, but apparently they feel obligated to do that. And I think I know where he is. I didn't even look over in that direction before I just decided to go and look for him back at Midiok. Which kind of is dumb, but hey. Yep. Right there. Oh my gosh. Ruddle! I'm gonna hurt you. And I believe that is the end of that quest. Even though it doesn't seem satisfying, but yeah. That's only part 1, people. There's another one within minutes, so... But you do want to get that, because you unlock... the altruist role. Gain SP, not EXP, which is fine. I'm gonna learn it, but I'm not gonna equip it. At least not right now. Okay, now that I've found him.
I still have a lot more to learn.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay then.
We'll do one more private action and then we'll end it. So let's go see what Emerson and Aurelia try to talk about.
Alright, kiddo. Where's the coin? My right or left hand?
You're right?
Ah, too bad. It's in the left.
Huh, that's weird. How did the coin disappear?
It's a magic trick. This is the only one I know at the moment, though. I'm working on some others. I'll have to show you at some point.
Emerson, you're incredible.
I know, right? You want to see it one more time?
Yeah.
Oh, he's the end. Nice. Oh. Just being a cool guy for the kids.
It's so cute. What a miraculous coincidence. This splotch on the wall is adorable.
Really?
I'm not even going to ask. You know what? I just don't want to feel like asking that because I don't think I want to know the answer. But anyway, sure. Anyway, I know it's a shorter stream than normal. And post people won't really notice, but anyway, hopefully I can get the whole thing with my computer able to actually read, because apparently the computer I'm borrowing wants to be illiterate and not read a MP4 as an MP4. So hopefully I can get that dealt with, because otherwise it's going to be really difficult to actually edit video footage if it decides to do that to other things as well. So I'm hoping that that is the only video footage it's going to do that to. If that's going to be the case, I'll just have just upload the 8 minutes that I've got for the episode and just say, okay, I'll make the third session just the whole next part. It is 4 hours long, so just keep that in mind if that does show up on your YouTube feed. I know it kind of showed up because I was trying to see if I could edit it a little bit, but for some reason it wouldn't let me do that, so we'll see how all that goes. Anyway, thank you all for coming by. If you did, if you're watching this post, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we play Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. I'll see you guys later.